tell you what, dipshit, if you don't like my policies, you can just come on down here and smooch my big old white butt.
Ken Pettigrew, that is one angry American. And his voice is a weapon. I am not going to mess with that guy.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
Is it true what they say about the way you people are gifted? Oh, it's true. It's true. It's true.
Make sure you wear rubber, dude. Motorboat? You play the motorboat? You motorboat son of a bitch.
The sportos and motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads, they all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
That's a David King.
Here's your host, Ken Pettigrew.
Yeah. If I knew what I was doing, I would have this other camera off. But I don't know how to run my own camera board. And welcome everybody to the Ken Pettigrew Show. Hope you guys are having a hell of a good time. You know, I am. You know, we're all going to let it rip. And you know who's coming on right out of the gate, everybody? Who is it? Woo!
Jimmy Star.
Jimmy, mother effing Star coming live to the Ken Pettigrew Show. And we cannot wait to have him on. It's going to be hell of a good time. Christian Fish is in the house. And we're going to have some kick-ass independent music being played tonight. We got a lot of people following us everywhere. And I want to thank everybody for coming onto the show and having effing fun. You know, try to have a good time here. Got a lot of stuff that's in the news. But, I mean, dare we start out right out of the gate breaking chops with everybody?
Please, this is what we're about.
You know, I love to break, I like to break balls. But I don't understand, how can the lifeguard out there, how can this lifeguard?
What lifeguard?
This lifeguard, did you guys hear about this? This lifeguard gets a fine for $2,600 for rescuing a boy from the surf. You guys believe
I
that?
heard about that.
Yeah.
Where'd you find that at?
Yeah, I was just sitting here on Yahoo News. I just happened to pick it up, and I see that this lifeguard here, a nearly $2,600 bill for a 17-year-old lifeguard who rescued a drowning boy off the coast of Oregon is being paid by a anonymous donor. But can you guys imagine that?
Why did it say he was fine?
Because this lifeguard, let's see, John Clark of Vancouver, Washington, a trained lifeguard, jumped through the breakwater heavy swells to reach a boy that was in the ocean, according to this KOIN TV. Clark claimed the boy had kept him afloat until a watercraft arrived. So let's see.
So
the emergency because of the the emergency bill came to $449. The physician's bill came up to $227. The ride to the ambulance was a ambulance ride.
Yeah.
15 miles. $1,900 effing dollars.
Oh, I thought ambulance rides were only $600. Damn.
It depends on the distance and
15 miles.
That's crazy.
It is.
So they wanted to charge this lifeguard. This is like the look at here. Watch this. The Obama health care. No, I'm only kidding.
Oh.
Let him die if it's going to cost you money. And you know what? Is that more his health care, or would that be almost the people that say if you don't have health care, F you die? It's kind of both sides of the fence, right? It's so funny that one side points the finger at the other side.
They're both at fault.
But they both have the same answer.
Yeah.
If you can't afford it, F them. Let them die.
Right, exactly.
Which, I don't know. I mean, what's your guys' thought on that?
The whole healthcare thing?
No, if somebody doesn't have it, should you let them die?
I mean, the humane part of me says no, of course not. That's a human being. What if that was, your kid, your whoever in your life? I don't have health care because I can't afford it. I would hate to think that someone would leave me to die. I mean, and then, of course, the extremists would say, oh, so we're just going to pay for every single person to go there that can't afford it, and then everyone's going to go bankrupt. And
but do you know why people say that, though, Chrissy? honestly, it's because we pay for people that shouldn't get it, and not for people working people like you, Kim, Fish, me. Who? Or there's lots of people.
No, I mean, you're saying the government is providing health care for people?
Oh, no.
I'm talking
The
about
government doesn't.
Welfare or whatever?
You and I pay for it. So it's not the government paying for it. It's you and I. There's without a doubt who's paying for it. But, yeah, it's just how it goes. But anyways, it's just, I'm just thinking, I mean, what do you do? I mean, do you sit here and when do the people who keep earning have to stop paying? Think about that. Because
you're talking about percentage, right? Didn't we kind of talk about this before?
But just in general, let's say that you were a business. Okay, let's say honestly, what if your acting career blows up or this show blows up and we're all making a hell of a nice living? So anybody out there looking to pick up a kick-ass show, right here.
Right.
Right here, the Ken Pettigrew Show.
Listen, man, I will be the whore. You can be my pimps. Sell me, sell me, sell me. I'm looking for a lot of Johns because I can go over and over and over.
Yeah, you can, you dirty hoe.
About this subject, Ken, I think that I have probably the most experience in speaking about this, working in healthcare for 12 years.
Oh, yeah, let's hear it.
So the costs that are involved in a lot of these ambulance rides, obviously these are private companies. They contract with hospitals. There are set rates, and depending on the mileage, what type of service or needs are required for the patient during transit by the EMTs.
Right.
I mean, there's so many variables that go into play. I used to look at claims and stuff like that. I've seen ambulance costs as low as $650 for a
Okay, but who's got to pay for this?
Hold on, I'm getting to that. And then it gets to, all right, who's going to pay? Do you have insurance? No.
Then what?
Well, who do you think is going to eat that cost?
Okay.
Why do you think hospitals are suffering?
Well, why do you think hospital care is so expensive?
Because they have to make it up somewhere.
Yeah, see, because, I mean, in the end, listen, how cold-hearted do you honestly have to be to just sit there and let somebody die? Honestly, depends what the situation was. I could let somebody die, but that's me. But at least I'm honest about that. I mean, I'm brutally honest about it.
Honestly, I think everybody has, not everybody, but the majority of people have that in their body. Yeah, depending on the situation, they could let a person die.
But you know who I would never let die? I'd probably save them with a little mouth-to-mouth. Mouth-to-mouth resuscitation?
Who?
Dr. Jimmy Starr.
Coming
up next.
You just can't turn. Hospitals are not allowed to turn people
tongue-in-tongue
away.
action.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Listen, man. I don't know about that, but it's all good in the hood if someone wants to. You guys already know where my game is on that. It's all good for you. What's good for you is good for you. I'm happy. I'm just happy to see people be happy because there's enough miserable schmucks out there now.
Yeah.
Who are too involved in other people's lives just because they wouldn't be miserable.
Right.
So, it's nice to see people happy. But Jimmy Starr, man, you guys go check out the top of the logo, the Jimmy Starr brand, blowing it up on the Ken Pettigrew Show. Jimmy blowing it up now. This guy's got like 160,000 Twitter followers. I am just a guppy on this guy, man. But I'm working. All you guys out there keep blowing it up. And listen, you guys, we have an international listener tonight in Japan. That's right.
Konnichiwa!
Yeah.
Zanita Padilla.
Padilla.
I'm so white.
Are you going to start saying, hey, I never had one of them quesadillas before.
I'm so white, man. It's ridiculous. Zanetta Padilla.
Zanetta?
Yep, and her husband stationed in Japan. She's having a little lunch, listening to the Ken Pettigrew Show. And
Thank you
you know what? I should go ahead and just make this call now, man. Right?
Yeah, let's just call. Jimmy, you ready? Are you ready for us,
Jimmy Star.
Jimmy, I guess I should grab my phone since I have it in my freaking phone because I'm such a professional now. You guys see that? What a pro, Ken
Professional a-hole right here in the house.
Professional a-hole live Monday through Thursday,
on the
8 p.m.
on the Ken Pettigrew Show.
Listen, it's no doubt, but sometimes you just have to be a little bit of an a-hole sometimes, right?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Well, can you always be a nice guy?
I saw a little great funny thing. Do you know what an asshole is?
Asshole. What's an asshole?
It's when you repeatedly ask someone for advice and then they never take your advice when they ask.
Jimmy Star.
Jimmy.
What's up, brother? How are you doing, Jimmy Star? Jimmy Star, host of the Jimmy Star Show.
Hi.
I'm doing good. I want to give a shout out to Zenithia too, because I met her on Facebook.
Right, no doubt, right? I mean, plus she's been blowing it up, man. I mean, plus I really appreciate her doing that, and she's, helping us all out. You know what? And it's great, Jimmy, that we get to, we get to do something that the Americans never did. We're gonna conquer Japan.
We are.
How's everybody doing? Is everybody good?
Hi.
Dude, we are great, man. We got Chrissy and Fish in the house, and man, they checked out your stuff, and I'm like, you guys, man, Jimmy's the real deal, man. He's got all the big stars, from porn stars to Steve Gutenberg. How bitchin' is that, brother? Tell us about your show.
Definitely. We have the Jimmy Star Show. We're on W4CY Radio. Do you guys hear an echo?
Sort of.
I'm getting maybe a little bit, but I'm not 100% about that. Try that now.
Okay.
It's a little funky.
A little better.
Okay.
I'm going away from the computer, but I don't have the volume on, so I can't hear it. So I was thinking it wouldn't reverb.
Yeah, it's not going through on the other end. But if I have to, man, I take a quick little break here after you promote this a little bit, then I'll call you back on a different line, and I'll make it happen.
Okay, well, the Jimmy Star Show is an awesome entertainment talk radio show on W4CY Radio. It's JimmyStarShow.com. Drew, who's in the chat room, is one of my co-hosts. We have a filmmaker, producer, director, Thomas Churchill, who's also a co-host, and our show fucking rocks just like yours.
Dude, your show rocks out with the cocks out, man. Let me tell you, Jimmy.
That's how Ken rolls.
Dude, it is freaking impressive, my friend. I'm blown away, man.
Thank you.
You guys put a great show together there, and the quality is great. And listen, Drew blows it up, man. You have such a gift in somebody like Drew to sit there, and she does all your website stuff and then her Photoshop work, man. She is a professional all the way.
All the way, and then she asks all the intelligent questions.
You know what? Well, that's why that I have Chris and Fish here. Chris and Fishy.
Chrissy and Fishy.
Chrissy and Fish here.
It's all the same.
See, man.
I always ask all the fun questions, and then Drew asks a question, and then whoever's on the other, whoever gets it, what a good question.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly. People are like, damn. Why didn't I think of that, right? No doubt about that. So, but man, you have quite the lineup, man. You have had powerhouse people on your show, but man, tell us what it's like to be a star, Jimmy, because you are all over it, my friend.
Dude, you just gotta have fun. Whatever you're doing, you gotta have fun. You gotta find ways to support yourself doing it. I like movies and music, and so when I can get big musical guests and big movie guests, I'm happy as a kid and shit.
I love pigs. Pigs are for pets, not eating.
That is not true. Bacon is freaking awesome.
No, turkey bacon.
Listen, see.
Oh, bacon.
Listen, Jimmy, what's your thought on that, man? You think it's sane and okay to kill a turkey over a pig, or would you kill them both?
I'd kill them both.
Damn right, my friend. I see. I agree with Jimmy. I'd kill them both because they're both damn tasting good. How about a chicken sandwich wrapped in bacon?
If it's turkey
bacon,
that's
awesome.
That would be awesome, right? Look at that. I just blew up Jimmy's picture all over the website there.
How about bacon wrapped in bacon? I meant really. Let's just get down to the nitty-gritty.
Wait, have you guys had that bacon sundae at where? Burger King? Bacon sundae?
There you go,
No.
Jimmy.
That's at Denny's.
Oh, Denny's.
And that is disgusting.
I wondered if it was
that
disgusting.
looks so disgusting. It's not even funny.
You know what is good? Bacon that has been dipped in chocolate. That is fantastic, man.
Oh, well,
Let me
the
tell
sweet
you.
and the salty might be
The
nice
sweet and
together.
Oh, I'm telling you, Ken, they have it at the Orange County Fair. It's fantastic, man.
Listen, I mean, see, I think that this is a problem in general. Why can't you just eat bacon? Why does everything have to go to the next level?
Why not?
I'm just asking
Just trying to
questions.
spice up life, Ken.
Well, that's why you're on the
I've
air.
never had chocolate-covered bacon before, but I have had chocolate-covered potato chips, and they're really good.
Are they tasty?
Ooh,
So Jimmy,
I would eat that.
Jimmy, well, that if you had to chocolate wrap anything in your life and eat, what would it be?
Ken, you freak.
I asked the questions that all you are thinking. Ask me, I'll tell you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's your answer so I can get a...
Yeah, you can get a base.
My answer, if I could have anything wrapped in chocolate,
Yeah.
would be myself. I'm only kidding.
Uh-huh.
No, because then my girl could lick it all off.
Oh.
Whoa, see? Look at me. And you know what? And plus she likes it dark chocolate. So, makes me look a little bigger too.
Oh, okay. There we go.
My husband likes dark chocolate, but I like white chocolate.
I
Do
like
you?
white chocolate. Mm.
Chrissy, like if I was straight and you were single, like we
Yeah.
could probably get married because we both like white chocolate.
Yay!
But
We'd
we
have
don't
a
and we can have a
perfect
baby
relationship.
pig.
Oh, good.
You know what, Jimmy? I'll tell you that
What?
Ken likes the dark chocolate.
There you go. All right, fish.
We got a little dark chocolate in with fish over here. No. Anyways,
Yeah,
but
whatever,
yeah, but that's, I just had to ask. Why not? Because everybody's wondering now, all over Twitter it's going to go Jimmy likes white chocolate.
Yep, it's already going.
Man, that should be the hashtag. Jimmy likes white chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Jimmy dips in white.
My hashtag that's been going around a lot for the last 2 weeks is good tootin'.
Good tootin', no doubt. There you guys, man. Go drop a good tootin' on white chocolate.
There you go.
Good tootin' on white chocolate.
I want to give a shout out to Leslie too, because Leslie has to be like the greatest supporter of cool independent people I've ever met in my whole life.
Oh, no doubt, right? Leslie retweets, favors everything, and it's, I don't know why you guys are getting blocked. I don't have the links blocked. Someone's,
Ken.
I'm trying to drop some links in there, but it said that they got censored. What kind of links are we dropping in there, everybody?
Probably sick ones, you
You're
perv.
going to be like dropping a deuce, what?
Ew. Let's not go to that chocolate.
But Jimmy, man, tell us about all the horror. Man, I have found some cool horror movies because of you and some people that have done some great stuff. Tell us, tell us how that you got started in that and what got you involved in doing horror movies and being a fan of those.
Dude, I've always been a fan of horror movies my whole life, and one of my favorite ones when I was a kid was Phantasm, of which we had the star of that on our show yesterday, Michael Baldwin.
Do you, man?
Nice.
I remember that movie, man. That was shot over in Long Beach, and we all went over to where, in the cemetery where that got shot, and where the dude got his fingers cut off. It was an awesome movie, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the one with the flying spear.
Exactly right. Yeah.
And
And
brains out.
exactly, man. It'd drill you inside the skull, and then it would skull fornicate you.
Actually,
Thanks.
it's kind of like fun. This whole thing is fun. I'm a celebrity clothing designer, and that's how I originally, kind of came out to the world, was as a celebrity clothing designer. And then I had a manager for a little while who had a radio show, and then I started doing some radio stuff, and I had a really good time. And then we were watching CSI Miami one night,
Right.
and I was like, oh, like David Caruso, like everything he says in the show, it's always the same. He can't act at all. I was like, I bet I could do that just as
Right.
good as he can. And I booked my first 11 movie auditions.
Yeah.
And so then I just thought, okay, I'm just going to do all of it. I like doing all of it. I've always been a fan of horror, so I used to take clothes to the horror conventions.
Nice.
Take racks of clothes and set my room up like swag and invite all the famous people to come and see if they would wear any of my stuff. And that's how I kind of got into all of it. And then I just started meeting people through all of that, and they're all doing movies, and they need help promoting them, or they need actors, and they need all different kinds of things. And it kind of has blossomed from there, because I've been in a bunch. I'm getting ready to be in a bunch, and I'm affiliated with a bunch, and I have a booking company that books celebrities into those conventions.
That is so
and movie
awesome.
goals and stuff, and we have a lot of horror people for that, and I just love horror movies. The Lost Boys is my favorite movie, all the time.
Right. Well, there you go, right there, The Lost Boys, man. Listen, at any time you guys need a killer in a movie,
Oh, you'd be
please
great.
sign me up.
Yeah.
I would be the perfect killer
I
in a
agree.
movie.
He will.
Actually, I bet you would be good at it.
I would be.
You could be like the girl running around with no top.
And then what's a fish gonna be? We got to get a good role for fish.
Yeah, I'll be a troll.
Fish.
Fish could be like the guy who like actually lives because he's like has no idea what's going on around him.
Yeah, I really
You know
don't.
what? Fish could be like some stoner just in the corner, and like all the murders is passing him by.
Going on, and I'm just smoking
out.
a bong, and I'm like, "Hey, dude, what the dude? Where's everybody at, bro?"
Do you guys watch horror movies? Do any of you guys?
Oh,
watch
absolutely.
I do. Chrissy, no.
Yes.
I have an aversion to horror.
Because she's a sissy.
Okay.
I am a sissy.
Because she's a sissy.
But I think because I am a sissy, I would be a fabulous actress in a horror film because I would take it very seriously and it'd scare the shit out of me.
Okay.
Look at her trying to.
And what is Ken? What's your favorite horror movie? You got one that you like a lot?
My favorite. You know what? I liked. It was cheesy at first. Well, it's cheesy now, but I like the very end of Friday the 13th when Jason comes out of the water. But the scary movie was The Fog. Not so much that it was bloody and gory, but as a kid, it was effing creepy. With just the fog coming through and then through that town and then the freaking, those little hay hooks and then those whatever kind of sickle that they were cutting people with. It was real freaking creepy as a kid. So that kind of put a mark on my soul. Well, that, you know what? No, Jimmy, I got to change it. The horror movie that scared me the worst was Dirty Dancing.
Oh.
Hey, Chrissy, I bet you like that one.
It was cool. I mean, when I was younger, I think I was into it more. You know, you get caught up in like the romantic notion. Exactly.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Like,
That's got to be the worst line ever.
I'll meet a man who will sweep me off my feet.
Don't you think, Jimmy, that's got to be the worst line ever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I like that movie a lot, though. I think that was a good movie, though. I mean, pretty. You know, for like gay movies, Pretty Woman's my like all-time favorite.
Oh my God, Pretty Woman is my favorite.
See,
Jimmy,
listen,
White
listen,
Chocolate,
whoa,
Pretty
whoa,
Woman.
Whoa. Listen, I don't understand what the hell is with Pretty Woman. I do not get this movie at all.
Shut up,
Stop.
Ken.
Listen. She was a whore.
Get over
who
it.
meets some rich guy. Listen, that's why it's either a
It's
very
like the American Dream.
yeah. You know
There's
what?
a deeper message, Ken. Read into
You
it.
fuck your way to the top. That's the
Pretty
deeper
Woman's
message.
a gay movie.
No, listen, but
I think it's awesome. I love it.
But
I
she
think it's
stood
awesome.
by.
First of
She
all,
could
I
have
think
accepted
Richard Gere's
the.
about as hot as you could get.
Yeah, he's very
And
good looking in
so-
that movie.
oh, him?
And Ken, she stood by her
listen,
word. She didn't just
Gerbil
give
boy?
into the penthouse.
Listen.
She made him love her. She
Listen.
wanted the whole deal or nothing at all.
That
Did you say Gerbil boy?
Yeah.
He said gerbil boy. But I would tend to say that if I was a gay guy, I would have to like put the wood to like Tom Cruise or somebody because of the fact. No. Listen.
Hey, come on,
hear me
another
out.
gerbil guy,
Listen,
man.
listen. This is my theory.
All right. I'll support whatever you want.
Okay, it's not that. It's that I don't want to get it from Lawrence Taylor. I would
right.
rather.
I hear you.
if I'm
LT
gonna-
would tear you up.
He would hurt me,
But
and I
Ken-
don't want that. Because I know that Tom Cruise he's probably a little light inside the loafers. He's probably not packing a big punch there.
Wait. Jimmy can help me out with this one. But Ken, you didn't try the experiment with the nether region of your body yet to see if you even enjoyed any kind of
because I'm not-
objects or fingers, you know.
Listen to
Jimmy,
this,
Jimmy, no, listen,
Jimmy.
Jimmy, isn't a man's G-spot up his anus? Is that not correct?
That's true.
Jimmy, please.
Say that part
Isn't-
again. Say that last part again.
Is a man's G-spot
God.
not up his anus? Isn't that accurate information? Jimmy.
I missed the third word, so I don't get it. Most men like their ass played with, whether they're gay or straight.
Exactly. And doesn't it feel good for them when you
Is that right?
put a finger in it?
Yeah.
Jimmy?
Yeah, lots of just like a lot of girls like that too.
Hey, Jimmy, she's basically asking, isn't a guy's G-spot in the sphincter like in the ass, right?
Right?
Yeah, I don't know if that's what they call it on a guy, but you would like it, Ken. Just go for it. Or fish.
You know what?
Yeah, that's what I keep telling Ken. You cannot get upset about it until you try it, and
Listen,
no one's gonna judge
Whoa,
if you
whoa,
do.
whoa. Did I ever say that I was upset about that? Did I ever say anything bad about that? Never,
and
ever.
You know what, too, Ken, I got something else to tell you. Like, if you really want to try it out with Tom Cruise, like, I'm pretty sure he goes that way. You could probably do it.
Oh, listen, but you know what?
And you might want Edward Lawrence after Tom Cruise.
Jimmy, man, let me tell you, I would hurt Tom Cruise. I would break that little bitch into two.
Yeah, you would, man.
You'd like that too.
Jimmy, I would put a freaking beating on him.
What are the odds that Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes didn't even really have sex? That she was sexually inseminated.
Oh,
What
do you
think?
think she was artificially inseminated?
Yeah, I do. I think
well,
so.
I think at first she bought into the hype, and she was young, and she's like, "Oh, it's Tom Cruise," and she probably did bang him a couple times at first, and then she was like, "All right, this guy sucks," and then it just stopped.
It just looked uncomfortable the whole time. Their whole relationship didn't look right.
Sort of looked good.
A ton of money though to marry him.
She did. They signed a
Money to marry
contract.
him in the beginning.
She signed a 7-year contract, and she broke her contract.
Yeah.
Okay,
How much
here.
did she get paid? How much do you
secret.
think she got paid?
I think she got like
Millions?
15 million up front.
Woo!
Damn.
Okay, hold on.
I'd bang Tom Cruise for $15 million.
Hear
All
that?
right. All right.
Scientology, call us up. Fish wants to talk to you. You
All
could
right.
revamp Tom's whole career.
Listen. I have a question. This is a serious question.
Oh, no.
Serious. Listen, every question's a serious question from me lately.
Okay.
If you had to make love to a man and your choices were Charles Bronson, the Duke, or Clint Eastwood, who would it be? Chrissy,
Clint
you first.
Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood for Jimmy's. Yeah. Excuse me. Did I unload my gun with 6 or 7
you're
shots?
gonna get
Or whatever
mad.
it says.
No, he likes dirty.
I don't know who all
hairy.
those people are. I only know Clint Eastwood. I don't know the other people.
You don't know who Charles Bronson
Maybe.
is?
Let me look him up. Let me look at his
Oh,
picture.
Jimmy, man. Doesn't this...
He's really old.
He's really old. Oh, really?
Hey.
No.
You should give her better choices.
And who's the other
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony
Anthony
no,
Hopkins.
See, but I was thinking, well, how about some of the guys from the Dirty Dozen? No, I don't know. But I was just thinking.
I think the dude on your website with the beard and the long hair is kind of cute.
Oh, that's Fisher.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, Jimmy, thank you. That's
Here,
very nice.
Here, Jimmy.
Really, you with the gray hair?
Here.
Oh no!
Oh, Scarlet.
Ah.
No, that's our guitar player.
Not the
Mike
guy that.
Sc-
No, the guy with the long gray beard, right? That's
I like the guy with the long hair and the gray beard.
that
I
must
don't know who
be.
he is. He's on the pictures page and photos on when you come onto your website. I think he's cute.
Ah.
Let's take a look here. I got.
Yeah, I'm not-
Don't forget, I only like them when they're older, you guys.
But why?
Whoa.
But Jimmy, why? I mean, kind of like with older women, things start to sag. Isn't that a problem?
I think they're already
With the
sagging.
men.
What's
I
that?
like Gene Hackman. Did you ever see that movie Meet Joe Black?
Yes.
Yeah.
It
I
had Brad
love
Pitt,
that
so everybody
movie.
In the beginning of the movie, like when Anthony Hopkins is standing there looking in the mirror having a heart attack in his pajama bottoms, I thought I was going to faint.
Was that because that's because all the blood rushed from one head to the other?
I was just like dying. Like I thought that was the greatest. And I can say, I think there's okay, as guys, as straight guys, who do you guys think is really hot? Like in women celebrities.
Women celebrities?
what-
Okay,
what
see.
women are you
See,
into?
okay, at one point, Carmel Electra, but then she downed more men than the Titanic.
Right.
And that lost
It
her
lost
hotness.
its appeal. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You know,
she's really hot though. In real life, she's even hotter than she is in pictures.
and you know what it is? She seems to have a very cute personality. On top of
She's super nice.
I mean, that's what I mean. She seems genuine nice where there's girls that are good looking, but
They suck.
you know that they're the 4-letter word, that can't understand normal thinking type of
Right.
women. And you don't want to
Joe
even
and I-
deal
Joe
with
and
them.
I hung out with her at the MTV Awards when they were in Miami. When she
Oh,
was married to
nice.
Dave Navarro.
Now, that guy
back then.
must have been a freak. I mean, how do you go from Dennis Rodman to Dave Navarro? I mean, that tells you that girl is way out there, man.
Yeah, maybe she was finding herself.
Yeah. She only did it 100 times. I was just experimenting 1,000 times.
Listen, I don't get why men can have sex with all these women and
Who
women
said
aren't
that?
allowed to have sex with all these men.
That's not true.
That's okay with me.
No.
Bang away. Just protect yourself.
Thanks, Fish.
Seriously, I mean, what does it matter? It's just sex,
I know,
you know?
who cares?
Right.
And
I'm just saying.
if women do their proper exercises, it's not going to get all bent out of shape anyway.
Yes. See, you know what? That should be. See, Jimmy, I'm starting a Pettigrew product line, and from
And they're all very classy products.
very classy products from like just all kinds of stuff. You know, like a breakaway rope. So, like if you're into auto erects asphyxiation, so in case you pass out, you don't choke. The rope will break after a certain amount of poundage. So, I'm trying to save America. I'm trying to save people here. But maybe we need to get like a guide to how to keep your private parts in shape, but make it fun. Jimmy, what's your thought on that? Make it like
I don't mind if it's not all in that great a shape. As long as you're like cute and you got a good smile and you got a hairy chest, I'm good.
Jimmy, I love it, man. You are just something else, man. And tell everybody again, Jimmy Star Show
is the shit.
Is the shit.
I need to do a plug too. I need
Plug
everybody
away.
to check out brutalmovie.net. That's the new horror movie I produced, and it's all over the place. It's hitting all the film festivals, and I want everybody to check it out. It's going to be awesome, and it is awesome. I've already seen it.
No doubt, man. That is awesome, man. You know what? And that explains what that was. I keep seeing that on Twitter, and I wasn't sure what that was. And you guys, listen, go follow Jimmy at Dr. Jimmy Star. Drew's out there, Dr. Drew. Or not Dr. Drew.
No, she's Drew Albright.
It's Drew Albright.
But it's Drew Albright.
Listen, man, there's a lot of cool people that follow your show in Churchill. Man, let me tell you, man, I like that guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's a cool cat, right?
Yeah, he's a cool cat.
He's a cool cat, man. Plus, you got some cool people around you, man. I mean, and plus, you guys are really putting on a great product. And the cool thing is that it's not only from you have horror actors, you have movie stars, man, you get kick-ass musicians, and I saw, man, even a porn star or two. How's that?
I think we've had like 2 or 3 porn stars. We had Malcolm McDowell, who has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We had Lance Henriksen, who's my favorite actor. We've had like Hinder and Seether and Sophie B. Hawkins and name it. Like, I can't even remember them all, but we get a lot of really cool guests, and it's fun, dude. You got to have fun. You're having fun, right?
Listen, I love doing my show, man. Mine's gets a little bit more intense at times, not always laughing.
Ken
but
likes to yell at me.
I don't like to yell. I just like to dominate.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
I'm going to dominate you back.
That's impossible. See, I'm not the person who gets... See, I would never be the guy who gets dominated.
Actually, I just have a little bit more emotional control than you and know when to be like, all right, can we move on, please?
Emotional control. You hear that? See, you hear that, Jimmy? That's women's answer to, man, you're not sensitive enough.
No, when you're sitting there screaming at me, F this and F that, what the F are you thinking? F, you ever don't know effing anything, F, F, F. And I look at you and say, gee, Ken, are you capable of having a normal conversation?
It's so
Say hi to Trinity, you guys. I see Trinity Houston is in the chat room.
Hi, Trinity.
You know Trinity Houston. Do you know Trinity?
I don't, but let's meet.
What's up, Trinity? Say hey.
Hello, Trinity.
Trinity has a TV channel called Indie TV, and it's really cool. It's a Time Warner channel, and it's all about independent people, and they bring them on and do interview little segments for TV shows for her TV show. She's a really cool person, and she has really cool guests, and so now I just made my formal introduction.
Oh, man.
So where can we watch this TV by Trinity at?
Trinity.
I think it's IndieTV. Something I'm not sure.
I'm looking right now. You know what? I'm going to get it squared away.
Trinity, hook us up. Type the link in the chat room.
Because Trinity came in and started.
IndieTelevision.com. INDTelevision.com.
I love that, man.
She's got her shit together. And it's really cool, and like I said, it's Time Warner, and eventually she's going to be going like national, like everywhere.
Awesome, Trinity. Look at plus she's in Southern California. You got to dig
Heck
that.
yeah.
Not too far from right here. Hint, wink, wink. Listen to me.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys if you guys come up with a good pitch to pitch yourself, you guys can videotape a good angle about you and the show and all the things you guys do, and submit it, and maybe she can feature you. You
Listen,
never know.
listen,
That's
Trinity.
on the list.
We can take this baby live to a bar, live tavern tour with the Ken Pettigrew Show.
Fish, she's smoking hot, and
Heck
you got a
yeah.
girlfriend, but Fish, she's smoking hot.
He's married.
My wife is smoking hot, by the way,
It's
too.
okay, Trinity. I will make out with you for the show. I'll do it.
Hey, that would.
I'll take one
listen,
for the team.
Look at Chrissy is a team
See, don't say I'm not a team player.
Thank you. Look at
I know, Christy, that's awesome. I need to get sponsors for my show. Can I pitch out?
Yes, well, it depends on the conditions. We'll talk about it.
Depends on the pay plan. Nice. That is too awesome right there, man. This is so great. Hey, you know what? See, you know what? I mean, when I found Chrissy, I had to put, in the ad, somebody who is a team player means we'll take one for the team literally.
Mm-hmm.
And the only phone call I got was from Chrissy.
But I will only bend over once a year. That's it. Use it wisely.
And let me tell you, it's quite the view.
What a
I was a little slow on my camera on the
Just
last
kidding.
one. So.
I don't have loose morals, everybody. I'm a classy lady.
She really is.
She is a classy lady. Actually, she just plays a loose one on the show Thursday nights.
I do. That's right.
So what happened to the goatee?
Who?
Oh, Candy Boy.
I have it right here.
His microphone's
His flavor saver.
Yeah.
I
have never heard that term.
It is a perfect flavor saver.
Ooh.
It works very well, especially after you're done with, like when I'm done and she's got to get up and clean up. And I'm like, I want a little more. So what I do, I take it and I take and I wring it out. Just like.
I wish I could plug my ears right now.
And you ring it out. It's good.
I can't plug my ears. I have headphones on.
You know what he does? He doesn't wash his face, and the next day he goes to work and he sniffs it. And he
No. I tried that once, and then all of a sudden I saw some gnats, and I'm like, oh, I can't do that again.
Gnats?
I don't know.
You better stop talking.
Oh my God.
See, Jimmy,
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, man.
It can go south really quick.
It goes south quick. But it's fun. You know what? Come on. You know why, Jimmy? Because everybody else has these shows. Tell me, Jimmy, this is what I love about your show. Everybody else gets shows. Here's a newspaper. Here's an article. My name is Jimmy Starr. I am reading this article. Ba, 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 ba. Or other shows. My name is Ken Pettigrew. Ha, ha, ha. That was a joke. Ha. I mean, most shows out there have no effing concept, no freaking entertainment value. Nobody will think outside the box like you do, like I do, and you push the edge of making someone laugh. Because pushing the edge, listen, everybody, being a little what's the word? Provocative.
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 Dear
Provocative.
God.
Provocative. I am the O.J. Simpson of the English language because I can murder it and get away with it. But anyways, being, pushing that edge, having that fun thing, that's what makes it great. But most people are just afraid of guys like you and me and afraid of shows like yours and this one because of the fact it's just, because everybody wants this nice, pretty show that's wrapped up inside a box that is, oh no, they will never say anything outside that may be a little offensive that may make someone think. And it's the entertainment value has lost its ways in most television shows and most radio programs.
I think you're right, and we don't worry about it. We just say whatever we want. We try not to cuss too much, but then we always end up cussing anyway. And one of our taglines is "Suck a bag of dicks, $5, $5, $5."
Guess what mine is, man? You know what? I should put this little logo up that says 4 out of 5 babies hate the Ken Pettigrew Show, but what the fuck do babies know anyways?
I think that's hilarious. Which, by the way, I love like the fact that you have the baby like as the logo.
That's good, right? You know, little baby listening. Yeah, you know.
Well, that's a picture of Ken when he was an infant. So.
Yeah, like
That's cool.
yesterday.
So he was bald then too.
Oh, listen, man, and everybody, yes, the carpet does match the drapes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Ew, gross, yuck.
Well, because otherwise,
Jimmy
mean,
doesn't like that. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
No, but listen, because
It
otherwise,
doesn't bother me. If he was like older, it would be better.
you know what? No, Jimmy, man, you don't know it, but I'm like 65. I just aged very well.
Yeah, well, I need you to like be 65 and look 65.
And now you're in, baby. Jimmy, you're freaking something else, brother. Yeah. Oh, look at everybody. You can't say the F word. You know what? It's not.
No, I just said I try not to say the F word because it's not ladylike. And Les said me too.
You know what? Women cussing is not very
I think you
ladylike.
say it like F me harder when you're with your male
Oh,
friends.
that's different.
That is
okay, good.
That is hot.
That's
though.
okay. That's okay to
then
say.
It's fine.
Yeah.
There is something about, man. Listen, you people out there that are in a relationship and things are just not going real well, no matter who your spouse is, listen, if you want to make things better in your life, you grab them by the hair, grab them by the back of the neck, and you give them a little smack on the ass.
Oh,
and listen, you tell them to F me. Tell them I want to F you. Listen, you will have a happier marriage if you tell your partner to F you harder. Trust me.
There you go. What do you think, Fish? You're the married one.
Yeah, actually, that's how it rolls, man. I mean, it starts off all groovy and diggy, but it also depends on the mood, And sometimes the ladies like it a little lovey. Sometimes they like it to be. Sometimes they like to be smacked around like the bitches that they are. I mean, it just depends,
I was thinking that she was grabbing your long hair.
Oh, God. Give me a break, man.
Dude, my entire household is nothing but a bunch of long hairs, man. It's like,
you know what? Yeah, his house is full of literally everybody inside that house is full of estrogen. Everybody.
You go fuck yourself, Ken Pettigrew.
Everybody in that house is full of estrogen.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? It's just that he's a hater because he's jealous.
I am so not. Listen, I am so not jealous that I don't have to deal with 3 women in my household. I am so effing happy that I don't have to sit there when their cycles all come at the same time.
Jealous of me living at the beach.
I don't know what that means. Fish, does that mean you have a wife and 2 daughters?
Yes, sir, it sure does. I got a wife and 2 daughters. They're beautiful. They got long, beautiful blonde hair. They're cool kids.
Yeah, Fish has a cool family, but listen, they are all... there's nothing but females inside that house, and it's got to be a tough gig.
No, it's not that bad.
Hey, Fish, so answer me this.
Yeah, I'll answer you
Did
this.
your cycle start with hers, too?
It started right with yours, so we're good to go.
Good response, Fish.
Yeah.
Well, man, he's been around a long time with me, man. It's non-stop.
Yeah, we can do this all night, Jimmy.
He can love all night. But, Jimmy, brother, how much time you got with us tonight?
You good?
Because I know you got
how much time you need me.
This baby. Listen, Jimmy.
We need you all night.
I gotta ask him though, man. There's a picture on your website, Jimmy. It is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. It's Paula Dean. It is so funny.
Oh my God, that's hysterical.
My cooter tastes like butter, y'all. That is one of the funniest things. And the picture. I want that on a T-shirt, man. It is the funniest thing I've ever seen, man.
I love going on Facebook and posting like fun shit like that. I just posted this really hot chick too, and it says "Good girls spanking too." So that one's for you guys. I love to post that funny ass shit like that on, and it helps your clout.
Listen, look at there, man. Look at I'm posting that picture right now.
Hey,
that's funny.
Look at this. I'm posting this right
well,
now.
Jimmy, since you like the Facebook and the comedy things, are you friends with George Takei?
I go on his page all the time because he's got great stuff.
Oh, it's hilarious. The guy's so damn funny, too. I don't know who does it, but if it's him, awesome. And your stuff's hilarious, too. So, everybody, you got to go to all his websites. I'm going to repost everything, man.
actually, the people who have the best shit on it, one of them is called My Friend Fuck You, the other one's called like Fuck You, and the other one is called The World According to Atlas. They have like those are like my 3 favorite ones. They have like the most funniest shit. And Ramblings of a Crazy Bitch, that's pretty good too.
Oh, is that a good? Oh man, and listen, that could go here all night, man. We could talk about that conversation. Ramblings
like,
of
I just think that shit's fun though. Like
The ramblings of an angry radio host.
Ramblings of an angry radio host.
Let's talk about that, shall we?
Shit, I can ramble for hours about angry things. About
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but my rants are entertaining. There's the difference.
After like the first 5 minutes, it gets old though. Once you start getting minute number 7 and 10, I don't know, Ken.
I don't know. I think it's fun. But anyways, Jimmy Star.
Besides me, who's your favorite guest that you've had on your radio show? Do you have a favorite?
Who did we have on that had a lot of energy?
You know what? Sean Kanan was freaking over the top. From he was in Karate Kid 3. He's on Young and the Restless. He was in Bold and the Beautiful. But he's still on Young and the Restless now. He was really.
Which one is Karate Kid 3? Is that the one like where they're like digging in that big hole that looks like an earthquake, picking out flowers?
I don't know. It's him fighting in karate style. No, I don't know.
I like those Karate Kid movies. You know that Jennifer Garner? No, not Jennifer Garner. No, Hillary
Swank.
Hillary Swank.
Right.
It's in one of those. Yeah, she was in one of those.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
he was good. I had Tiny, the
sumo wrestler.
The sumo wrestler, man. The dude's like 7 spins on the scale, and then I had to ask him, man, how small do your ladies come? And the guy said, man, he was sleeping with a girl who was like 110 pounds. This dude's 750. I'm like, no way.
I was like, just don't go on top.
So then I had to ask him, well, did they arrest you for abuse?
Exactly.
But who else? I mean, we've had
Tony Bon Jovi.
Tony Bon Jovi was a hell of a guest, man. The producer of thousands of rock albums.
Ozzy Osbourne, Aerosmith,
yeah,
Scorpions.
Tony Bon Jovi's a really good friend of mine.
Is he really?
Is he, man? He was.
His product, which is DPS plug-in,
right?
Bon Jovi Acoustics.
That's
DPS
his plug-in.
Is a sponsor on my show.
Listen, man.
I saw that.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, man. No, Tony is good people, man. Ask him, man. Well, he'll tell you, man. He had a good time. Plus, he came on a couple times. We talked about it was December something, his band that they were promoting to. December, I forget exactly what the rest of it was. But yeah, man, Tony was cool cat right there. But you know what? I've had some fun people, and we've always get into some, provocative questioning sometimes. But
Ken likes to walk over the line.
No, I like to ask people. See, the cool thing about my show, Jimmy, and what I like to do is interview guests that want to come in, like if we're just having a regular conversation at a bar, sitting down outside at a barbecue, man. I don't want people to feel all uptight and like, oh my God, what am I going to say? Have some fun, laugh, man. Let your hair down.
Oh, I think so too. I think if a lot of times they're like, if they're having fun, they'll start telling you things that they've never told anybody.
Oh, that's exactly right.
That's true.
Sharon Lecter, she was pretty good. She was the co-author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And then I compared her curling iron to a vibrator, and she laughed. So that was a pretty good one, and she actually laughed and went down the route with that one. So that was pretty damn good. But we've had some cool guests. Edward Lawrence from CBS and Channel 9
I like
local.
Chuck Maldonado.
Chuck Maldonado.
He's a really nice person.
Yeah, Chuck Maldonado
Really
was
down to
really, really cool from
Step Up Revolution.
Yeah, Step Up
choreographer.
Yeah, I mean he was just on. He blew it up.
Savannah was really
Savannah
nice. Savannah was great. She brought in a lot of people. Yeah.
But anyways,
you know who my favorite was, Ken?
Me.
Who?
Dr. Jimmy Starr.
Look at and by the way, Cookie Z is from Japan.
Thank you, Cookie, for coming on the show.
Oh, is she a fortune cookie?
Cookie-san.
Wait a minute. Are we fortune enough to have Cookie on the
Ooh.
show? Ooh.
Tell me a fortune. Make it a good one.
Let me crack you open and read your fortune.
Mm-hmm.
That could get us into some trouble. You know what? But what would be pulling out of you though? That's the scary
Me?
part.
In particular?
Yeah, you pull it out. Chinese fortune says Tampax.
No, you'd put out a lot of energy.
I'm only kidding. Now it went downhill. Now it went downhill.
It died.
Talking
It
about
died.
Tampax.
You think Jimmy wants to talk about that crap?
No. See, that's the best thing about being, you know what, Jimmy, that's got to be the other best thing about being with a guy. You never have to worry about going to the, you know what? Fuck, he's changing my theory here.
Oh, God. You're converting him, Jimmy.
I would never have to go to CVS or someplace to go buy any kind of feminine products. How
Why
bitchin'
do you
would
buy
that
them
be?
anyways? Doesn't your chick buy them?
No, I don't buy them ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I highly doubt you buy them. I can't imagine you're like, sure, let me just go take care of that for you.
No.
nice
Oh
Ram
my
commercial.
God, I would love to like get pictures of Ken buying tampons and put it up on like.
We
Instagram.
should.
do
We're
that.
gonna do that.
We-
Ken
oh,
buying
man, here,
tampons.
man, let me tell you about...
And there's like 70,000 followers like making comments. That would be great.
Well, that would be great. Man, one time I had to go in and buy condoms, and I was sitting there waiting for these, I'm waiting, and it's kind of late, and I'm sitting there, and the cabinet's locked. So then you got to ring the bell. Ding,
Oh,
ding.
God.
Ding, ding. So I'm sitting there waiting and waiting.
Doo-doo-doo.
And here comes this girl. She can't be 16, maybe 17.
Oh, she worked there? Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, she goes, how can I help you? I'd said, and I'd like to get a box of condoms. She goes, which ones would you like to get? I said, the ones in the gold. That's right, baby, Magnums. And she looked at me.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Exactly.
And, no, he's boasting about that, and Magnums aren't even that
I
big.
need to get some Magnum condoms. I'd say it real loud so everybody hears it.
Oh, listen, but I mean, this poor girl. Oh, I know. You're right. You know what? I should stand up there just like this, like Superman. Yes. Can I get... Give me Magnum condoms. Bum, bum, bum.
Give me a case, a whole case.
They pull out a pallet full of freaking rubbers.
Poor girl.
No.
Wouldn't it be funny though? Like, let's
That
say
would-
you took a video crew and nobody knew what you were doing, and you wait till the drugstore's really like full, and then you say, "Oh, can you open up the condom case? I need the Magnums," really loud, and everybody's like looking, and you videotape everything.
Oh, that would.
Do it.
Oh,
Probably
you know
get, like,
what
a
we
million
need?
hits on YouTube right off the bat.
You know what we need to do is find a midget to go in and do that.
That would be hilarious.
That would be perfect. A little midget to run in. Can I get some Magnums?
And some Vagisil and lube.
Actually, I'm friends with one on. I'm friends with this guy. Actually, I'm friends with a lot of little people. Is actually the correct term.
Yeah, little people.
And one of them's a porn star. He's
Vertically
like the midget
challenged?
porn star you see in all the porn star movies.
Well, there you go. Would you like
cool.
a porn little person, Ken?
Oh, little people.
Okay, well, kind of like what Puppet said. I mean, because we had a guy, it's midget wrestler, about. I mean, he is a. And I asked him, man, what's the best thing about being a
Little person?
a midget and having sex? And he goes, the best thing about being a midget is that I can stand up and have sex when the rest of you are on your knees. And I'm like, son of a bitch, cut me off at the knees, man. Right?
Uh-huh.
How good was that? Could you imagine the power in the thrust when you can stand up?
I'm sure it's amazing.
It would have to
Well,
be.
why don't you just have your chick lean over the bed while you're standing?
Let's ask. Is it?
Have her put her knees on the bed so her hips are the same height
No,
as
the
yours.
trick is to let her stand up and lay her over the bed. Sometimes you put a pillow.
Either way, yeah.
that-
Well, yes, put a pillow.
Well, it just depends, because if you want to scoot the butt up higher to get a bigger target or
Yeah.
a better target,
Yeah.
you put a little pillow under your partner, and then it kind of pooches the butt up a little bit
feels
more.
better for her actually as well.
Oh, it
Put
does?
yes, it does. When you put
You
a pillow
think
under.
that I'm concerned about her?
You should
I'm only
be
kidding.
a-hole.
I'm just joking.
No, you're not.
Ken, if you bent her over like that, would you need a step stool to make it reach?
Would me? No, see.
That's right, Jimmy. That's right.
And remember, everybody.
The Ken Pettigrew Show. It's only kinky the first time.
That's right, everybody. It's only kinky the first time. But Jimmy Star, my friend, man, why don't we wrap this little bitch up and let you get some sleep, man? And I appreciate you blowing this up.
I got to ask him something.
Absolutely, you guys.
What's up?
Hey, Jimmy, I love your clothing,
Yeah.
dude. Your clothing is pretty cool, dude. I got to get me
Thank
one of
you.
I got to get one of them red smoking jackets, man. Do I order that
It's
online?
bad, right?
Yeah.
You can order them up. Actually, everything I make is one of a kind. My website is jimmystarbrand.com, so like I'll never have two of the same thing. That's my niche and why a lot of celebrities wear it.
Nice.
So everything is one, but like, but I would make something cool that would fit you. You know, that could be a smoking jacket, but it won't be exactly like that one.
No.
I don't do two of anything, and everybody can go to jimmystarbrand.com to check it out. Everything's one of a kind. We're putting new stuff up all the time. And it's cool, but I do make some cool shit. Like,
guess who else is in?
McDowell's got one.
Guess who else is in the chat room right now? Casey Gray.
Oh, Casey's in the chat room.
Casey, how you doing, Casey?
What's up, Casey? I haven't heard from you in forever.
Casey's so cool.
Not Casey, CK.
Or CK. I did it again. I did it even then.
You made me do
it. You know, when CK came on to the show, she goes, Ken, please be gentle with me.
She did. She did. Oh, she knew to ask.
It was so awesome.
Actually, CK Gray's coming on my show, I think at the end. I don't have my calendar, but I think at the end of the month, because I just started reading Eye of the Storm today, which is her book.
You listen, and please, Jimmy Star, be gentle on CK Gray.
Yeah. It's like trying to say that sandpaper's soft.
I am. We're gentle with everyone.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I think Jimmy.
I'm at your show a lot now, man. It's you know what? And again, Jimmy, man, you guys have a great crew there, man. You blow it up, man. Jimmy is like the star of entertainment, man. His show is entertaining. He's got all kinds of cool ass guests. He makes them laugh. He's got some great questions, and you guys all need to definitely check out my man, Jimmy Star. That's for damn sure.
There you go, and then afterwards you come and listen to Ken Pettigrew and crew, because you have a great crew also too, and it's all working, and we're promoting, and we're cross promoting, and we're rocking, and we're rolling, and I scheduled Humble and Fred to come on in like I don't know, to like not for a while.
Look at us, man. You know what? Listen, man. That if the Jimmy Star Show, the Ken Pettigrew Show, and Humble and Fred, that if there's a circle jerk. Who's the pivot guy?
God.
It's got to be Humble and Fred, right?
Wait, what does pivot
I
guy
know,
mean?
but that dude Humble is so smoking hot, I can't even stand it.
Hey, listen, man. I mean, I thought when Humble and Fred, they were just on, and plus the more I looked at Fred, I thought, man, that guy kind of looks like Sandusky a little bit.
That was messed up of him to say.
Tell me he doesn't, man. Bring that up to him. Hey, I heard that you kind of got a Sandusky look.
Oh, don't do it.
No, we don't want that.
I did.
I can tell Humble that he's smoking. I tweet it to him all the time, dude. You're so smoking hot.
You know what? I mean, his butthole's probably getting all hot now. You know, kind of like when your ears ring. You think his butt's ringing, thinking about because someone's talking about him.
He is, though. He's a really, like, I put him way up there, you know, because, you know, most of us radio people, we're not too pretty. I mean, obviously, Ken and I and Chrissy and Fish and Drew, we break that mold.
We're the sexy ones.
We do. Fabulous.
Yes, Drew looks healthy.
Like, I don't even know if you guys know that Leslie Neverest is in the chat room. She made a thing of, like, an actual photo album on Facebook of all of the guys that she thinks is hottest, and I'm in it, so.
Yeah.
All right, Leslie. Woo!
Nice.
So, like, and I'm into big-ass cool people, like, you know, like, I forgot, Jonathan Sheck, you know who he is?
Yeah,
Jonathan
and
Sheck, like the famous actor.
Yeah,
He's
and
really
you're in
cool.
there
He
with,
had him on a radio show.
and plus you're in there with Ken Pettigrew, by the way, sir.
Are you in that one, too? You'll have to ask Leslie. if
Damn
she's
right
in
I
that.
am,
You might
man.
not be in-
I'm definitely in
You're
it.
in that? Okay.
Yeah, man, it's only for the sexy ones, so I gotta be in it, baby.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I like how Jimmy just says, okay.
Okay, I know. Jimmy's like, okay,
Sure.
thanks, Ken.
Leslie, we're all great looking, so there.
That's exactly
We're all
right.
Great looking.
But Jimmy Star, my
You can
friend.
tell your guitar player, dude, too. He's really good looking. He's kind of got that, like, sexy Grateful Dead look.
Oh, yeah, that's what we call him, Scarlett Garcia.
Scarlett Garcia. Look at Michael Garcia, man. Listen, man, we can set you up and sing a little lullaby. I can play a little drums.
There you go.
Listen, man, we can put some candles on. Look at, we are making love connections on the Ken Pettigrew Show.
There we go.
Jimmy Star, brother, you know what, my friend, man? We're going to let you get going here. And, man, you guys all go check out Jimmy Star, JimmyStarShow.com, Jimmy Star brand, blowing it up for all your kick-ass apparel, all your great entertainment news and fun. Jimmy Star, brother. Man, I'm digging all the love, man, that you're giving me. I appreciate that for everything.
Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, and everybody,
Take care, brother.
everybody follow Friday, everybody, tomorrow, which is today.
Follow Friday right there. Everybody,
include everybody and follow Friday, and let's all get more Twitter followers.
That's exactly right, everybody. Follow Friday.
Follow Friday.
I'm Ken Pettigrew. That is Dr. Jimmy Star on Twitter. You guys go blow him up. Tell a friend. Tell a lover. 615, you hang on the line. We're going to take ourselves a little break. Thanks again, Jimmy, for coming in.
Thanks so much.
All right, brother.
Take care, brother.
Thanks a lot, Jimmy. That's right, man. Jimmy Star blowing it up on the show. And listen, everybody, I want you guys to go check this band out, man. I'm going to play them again because I love this song. Little Tongue in Public. Give me something. 615, you're next on the line. Tell a friend, tell a lover. You're right here at KenPettigrew.com. We'll be right back, everybody. Yeah, everybody. Woo. Man, little tongue in public right here. KenPettigrew.com. Tell a friend, tell a lover. Jimmy Star was blowing it up on the show right there. I got to say, damn right, thanks a lot for that. But I can't even believe the man who's calling in right now, man. I met up with, you guys have probably seen some of Troy's stuff lately on, it's been all over the news. Everybody on the news has had him on, has had his video on. about Lazy American. And Troy, what's up, my friend?
Oh, man, how are you doing?
Dude, I am doing effing great, man. You sound really good right now.
Well, man, I've actually just watched Michael Phelps win his 80th gold medal, I think.
His 80th gold medal. Yeah, no doubt, right?
It's amazing he won it while doing a bong hit, too.
That's the greatest thing, man. You can see, oh, man, I can't stand the Olympics, man. What's your thought? You know what?
What do you mean you can't stand them?
It took me I think we've already talked about this, but I hated the opening ceremonies.
Yeah.
They completely sucked. And most of the events are
why don't you like the events?
are completely horrible.
Like what?
Pick one. How about this badminton
I
thing?
think all the
what a joke.
listen, all the main events are legit. Yeah, all the weirdo side ones are kind of like all right.
I saw the
But, like,
kayaking thing today. That was pretty
swimming,
cool.
The track and field, all that. That's cool.
Track and field. I can't wait till that actually starts.
Sprinting, all that jazz.
Some people start running.
Mm.
But
you know, the thing that kind of struck me as funny is they got rid of softball and baseball, I think, this year.
Yeah, exactly.
And they put in field hockey, and it was just weird. It's almost like watching soccer with sticks. You know?
Yeah.
You know, the other thing, too, you know, of course, I grew up playing baseball. My dad played some pro ball, and so did my grandfather. And baseball is such an American sport. I just was disappointed it's not in, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, you know what?
America's pastime.
Yeah, American's pastime is way
over
gone.
Baseball?
American's pastime is way gone, for sure. American's pastime. But, you know, it's just, but a lot of American pastime stuff is, a lot of American stuff has changed. You know, it's just ridiculous. I mean, how much things have changed in this country and what's going on around here. You know, it's a lot of different things, you know?
Yes, I would agree.
But I'm going to play your song here shortly.
Oh, yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, you know, is just...
I've heard the hype. I want to hear the song.
But
you haven't heard the song yet.
No, he hasn't. No, we haven't played it yet. But
That's what I'm saying.
would you like me to play it now? Would you?
Is it okay that we play it, Troy?
Shoot.
Oh, absolutely. I would be
Listen,
honored.
this thing has gotten like over 70,000 hits in the last 2 weeks. You guys need to listen to this, and there's some truth behind this song. Hang on, everybody. Listen to this. Troy Cook Jr., Lazy American Dream, right here at KenPettigrew.com.
Now let me get this right. If I make a house full of snot-nosed kids, I get a big old sack of food stamps, a real nice place to live where I can hang my Sony HD 52-inch screen. I hope you good friends and neighbors won't mind. I'll be living how I'm living on your dime. Like to work a lick, take a lot of trips, a little hit and miss, but a fella's got his needs. It's a widely accepted, socially progressive, lazy American dream. Gracias, amigos. Well, I feel for those fine fools that's forced to work. Oh, but I gotta have health care. What if one of them damn kids get hurt? I'll need a comprehensive, all-inclusive policy. All for free. It's the truly neglected, cosmically connected, lazy American dream. Well, anything worth having, we should have it all for free. In the home of the laid off, in the land of the what about me? Now I got a house full of snot-nosed kids, a big old sack of food stamps, a real nice place to live where I can wear down in that ragged gown, go to town till the kids come home at 3. It's so good to be me. It's the rarely rejected, fatally
Oh,
That was
man.
good.
That's great, man.
dude.
Right
That was
there, everybody.
hysterical.
Right. The lazy American dream, man. There's something.
really
And
cool.
I love the beginning of it. I can have a house full of snot-nosed kids.
I know.
And get a nice, a big thing of welfare checks and a
Food
nice
stamps.
home, man. But my question, you're driving this freaking 85 Corvette or this 84 Corvette. There is no way that thing was actually running still. Don't.
Actually, that's a '96. The last year they made that.
Oh, it
model.
is.
And, yeah, and that, it's a great car. It's actually my car, and
Oops.
it's I thought putting that vid in the video would actually make a little noise because it's a little dated, and you won't believe how many Corvette forums they actually posted this video because of that.
Just because of the Corvette, man. That is so awesome,
Yeah.
man. But great tune, man. Now, what was the inspiration of you and this song? And you guys got to go check this out. It's Troy Cook Jr. He's got a bunch of stuff on YouTube. What's your website again, Troy?
Well, we had to change it from TroyCookJr.com to Troy Cook Jr. Music.
Why did you have to change it from?
And
Why is that? Was there
well,
another
I
Troy
changed it
Cook
because,
Jr.?
Whoever was hosting my page originally, that my actual name, Troy Cook Jr. Somebody overseas somehow acquired ownership of that name, and now they're selling pharmaceutical supplies written in, I think it's Chinese.
Dude, that is
And if you
so
pull up
awesome.
That's pretty messed up. I've had that website for 10 or 12 years, and
Ni hao.
I'm not the type that keeps my mind on that type of business, So
Listen to you, man. Not only are you a country star, you're a drug peddler.
Yeah.
Apparently.
You know what?
Apparently
You know
they're
what?
selling
You
stuff I don't even know. I mean, it's unbelievable. You
Well-
have to check it out just for the fun and laugh of that. you
I mean,
know?
being a drug peddler, that would be somewhat a lazy American dream.
There we go.
What a way to make money,
Oh,
though.
absolutely.
Imagine that. What a way to make
But no,
money.
The best way to keep up with it, I actually have a Facebook that's titled the Lazy American Dream. That's just for the song, for anybody who wants to share anything. And it's kind of like a way of life in our country, and so we kind of made this Facebook page that theme.
No,
Anybody who wants to support it.
Troy, you mean working hard and trying to make your own living is not the American dream? Stop it. Please don't burst everybody's
anymore.
bubble
Not
here.
anymore, man. It's just it's all about me.
Yep. Some truth to that.
You're speaking right to Ken's heart. He's so excited right now, Troy.
But listen, it's not to my heart. It's
I
the
can hear
truth.
it I can hear it in his voice. I mean, he was.
He's got a big old smile on his
I've been gracious enough
face.
to take my call.
Oh, gracious enough. Listen to you, man. What's that, Fish?
Well, I don't know. Does Troy know this?
What's that?
Hey, Troy, did you know that me and Ken are a rhythm section?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
He might have mentioned that you guys played some music.
We do, yeah.
We're known as the Heavies. So.
But man,
The Heavies,
yeah,
all right.
listen, yeah. See, but I like to. Never mind. I was gonna say.
Go ahead, Ken.
I was saying,
What?
I like to play in blackface, so I don't think that'll work out good in a country band.
Yikes.
Hey, are you out in
Yeah,
Nashville?
that might be tough.
Are you out in Nashville? Is that where you're based?
Yes, I am now. I was born in Southern California and lived in Arkansas, raised there, moved to Nashville. I had a couple record deal opportunities, and luckily, I was a good enough player, musician to make a living doing studio work, playing for other artists. I got kicked around and slapped around in Nashville because I didn't like playing the games too much, the way it's done here. And luckily with this song and the times the way they are, people are actually responding to it, and it's not really a Nashville record. I did it all myself.
Yeah.
In the studio with a good buddy of mine, and but it's country music in a fairly pure form, and we just did what we wanted to do. The horns were all we planned it all out and just kind of had fun, and I don't think there's anything I would change on that track. And most of the stuff, like the vocal, was done in one pass. I just kept best performance, and the guitar part's the same way. I didn't want to make it a cut and pasted.
No, you kept it real.
record.
You kept it real.
Yeah, no doubt. It was a good, and I really like the message and what people That's something that you and I talked about earlier today. Was the message was it really wasn't. It's not pointing out anybody, but it's pointing out everybody who sits there on their ass, taken from the people who work from. Listen, that includes everybody. I'm talking about from the waitress to the billionaire. Everybody who pays a little bit of money for someone who does nothing, it's bullshit. It's not the American dream. And unfortunately, in this country, the American dream now is get a city job, you get a government job, you work half as hard, you get paid as much and get twice the pension, all paid for by people that are trying to make it. From Troy Cook Jr. to the Ken Pettigrew Show to Dr. Jimmy Starr, all of us that are trying to make a living, and people just want to keep taking it from us, and then they want to use any reason why, and they want to use every reason why, and any excuse
I would agree.
that they can take is the problem. That's 100%. For sure.
100%. In my household growing up, my dad would just shame me and my brother,
right?
And, my cousins around us. If we didn't work hard enough, or if we showing that lazy side, it was just like it was almost anti-family. You got to contribute to the family, just like as an adult, you have to contribute to society.
Yep.
It's not just the wages and the taxes. It's you do you're supposed to do your part, your fair share, and I was just kind of raised that way, and. My dad is probably one of the only people that told me that this song can get played when he heard it. And, you have no idea how many people heard it. Good friends of mine said, I like what it says, but you'll never get this played.
Right.
I mean, there's Clear Channel stations already starting to spin it without even a record promoter promoting it. And that's because obviously that DJ or whoever it is picked it up, believed in it, and
there's some truth to that, man. And listen, man, this goes out to everybody. This is worldwide. Listen, everybody, you have to make your own. You can't sit there and expect people to give it to you and then point the finger at the people who make it. That's the thing that frustrates me the most, when you see people that have really worked hard, from the painter to the to the plumber, to the construction guy, to the barber, to the beautician, to the nail salon lady who's busting her ass renting some stall, and then all of a sudden she, now she has two, and now she saved up enough to buy a little building, but she's there busting her ass late at night. But somebody's sitting outside that door saying, I'm going to take some of your money because you've worked so hard. It freaking drives me crazy to no end. It drives me crazy because it's not their hard work. It's not their effort. None of this effort that you put into your song, none of this effort that I put into this show, nobody should get a piece of what I have busted my ass for and all the stuff that we're doing here. But there's people out there that say bullshit because you've worked so hard that you should get some of your hard earnings. And it oh my God, it drives me effing wacky. It drives me effing crazy. Makes me so mad. I can't even stand it. Chrissy just sits there like, oh, let's not get him started.
The steam's coming out his ears, Troy.
I swear, I like.
I could hear it. I could hear it.
I like overheat because
it should make everybody a little angry.
It should.
Even if you're conservative, if you're not as conservative, whatever side of the fence you're on, the song is really just for those people who really work hard, honest folks that do what they're supposed to do.
Right.
And maybe it'll make them stand up, even if they're not, as conservative as I am. Maybe make them stand up and say, well, this really isn't right.
Listen, and
maybe see it from a different viewpoint.
Listen, that's all I'm saying. Listen, when it's easy for this comment that it takes a village. Well, it takes a village of people trying to make it, not a village of takers. It takes a village of makers. But everybody has this attitude, it takes a village. It takes a village of what? It takes a village of people who want to earn. It takes a village of people who want to try. Not a village of people who are takers. It takes a village of makers. And whatever your making is, whatever you bring to the table, from... If you're a construction guy or you're a plumber or you're a roofer or you're a babysitter, if you contribute, That's what matters, not these people that just want to say, give me. Thank you very much for your hard effort. Ugh.
Yep, that's something that I just I just can't stand the lazy America. I grew up with that. Mom and Dad owned rental property, and I've seen one of everything. And this song just really was from my experience of seeing HUD housing, these young girls and young guys taking advantage of the system. I have seen people on HUD, getting their rent paid and food stamps and utilities, be on it for a year, go to college, maybe go to a tech school, graduate, get a job, they get off of it, move out of my mom and dad's apartments and make a good life for themselves.
Yeah.
They use that opportunity there for what it was supposed to be intended for. And then there's those people that, they rented from my mom and dad 10, 12, 15 years and never even attempted to try to better themselves.
And just get a little piece.
That's more than a little frustrating to me,
Yeah, you know what? It just, it's time for us who make to be pissed off at the takers. I'm tired of it. But Troy, my friend, man.
You've been fabulous.
Listen, brother, man, you've been fabulous, man. I want to wrap this up now, but listen, I definitely want to get you back on. We're going to talk some more. I'm definitely going to be playing your song and promoting the crap out of it because I think it's important.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, man, thank you, because I think it's important that people get, you take a funny concept and a funny approach to try to soften the blow a little bit with it. I want to choke people until they gag on it.
I like Troy's style.
Troy's style's probably
Troy's style's my style.
See, I mean, that whole thinking that you can't take a horse to water and make him drink, I completely say that is false. He will take his last drink even if he fucking has to drown in it. He's drinking what I'm bringing him. Okay?
Thank you, man.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Hey, there's a big part of me, there's a big animalistic part of me that agrees with that, because at some point you just want to slap somebody and say, wake up, dude.
Yeah, wake up, no doubt about that. But Troy, man, I appreciate you calling in, my friend. And we will definitely be talking off the air for sure and around. And everybody go check out Troy Cook Jr., Lazy American Dream, no doubt, man, because it is some truth. There's truth there, without a doubt. But thanks again, Troy.
Thanks so much, man. I appreciate
Troy.
you.
All right, buddy, you take it easy.
Thanks.
Right there, man. Look at that.
That was fun and exciting and spontaneous.
Spontaneous. Look at this. This show is happening. People calling in, entertainers calling in. People want to blow it up. Any of you guys want to call in? 773-357-7469. I guess I should maybe go ahead and switch his picture. But that's Troy. Look at you guys out there. Anybody like a man in a cowboy hats and boots? You want to be spurred? I bet that man can spur you.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Yeah, I thought it was save a horse, ride a cowgirl.
No, cowboy.
But wait a minute. Oh.
Haven't you heard the original country song?
No, I
by
don't.
Big and Rich, Save
No.
a Horse, Ride a Cowboy?
Oh, maybe I did.
I listen to country music, so.
Do you listen to a lot of country music?
I love country music.
What's your favorite country song?
105.1.
Better be country.
Yeah.
Favorite country song?
Is it from Troy Cook Jr.?
Well, it is from Troy Cook Jr. It's called Lazy American Dream.
That's so damn funny.
Yeah.
Right? You know? I don't know, man. There's so much stuff out there still to talk about. And look at, man, we're still getting blown up worldwide right here, man. In Japan, I know people in Australia, people in Europe listening to the show. I got to thank everybody there. And I want to give everybody a big encouragement, man. You guys go check out my friends at Focus Dynamic Counseling. You guys can go follow them at focusdyna.com. Go see Robert over there, and I don't mean Fish. I mean the big Surge. Well, he's the big Sarge, but we always, you know what, man, you know what we're going to do is put a link in there to where they have to type in Surge, and then they'll know they came from the Ken Pettigrew Show. That would be good, right? So you guys go check them out, and Jimmy Star Brand, always blowing it up, and all my friends who are syndicating the show at WROMradio.net. Man, all you listening to the show, I do thank you from Australia to everywhere. Zimbabwe, to Iceland, to Greenland,
Heck yeah, South
to
America.
even Guatemala. And for all you in Guatemala, pak. I'm Ken Pettigrew. We're going to take ourselves a little break, a little vintage trouble on the man who brings you trouble. Ken effing Pettigrew, baby. We'll be right back, everybody.
Hand me down, and alligator shoes, man gave me the blues, hand me downs. Moonshine drinking, doing everything but thinking. Blues, hand me downs. Racing the wrong way, chasing every skirt in town. Taking the long way, waiting for the sun to come out. Wheeling, hustling, dealing, and a shuffling. Blues, hand me downs. Lord have mercy on my soul. Around. It just might be better kissing on shaky ground. His pride got the best of him and smoking till the rest of him. Blues hand me down. Lord have mercy on my soul. I didn't know, you never know. Hand me down blues. Hand me down blues. Hand me down blues. Look at it, I'm the one you found. I popped your bubble with my live wire, straight shooting 30 miles. Papa was a blues man. Please, baby, understand. I got the blues hand me down. Lord have mercy on your soul. You didn't know, they never know. Hand me down blues. Hand me down blues. Hand me down. To me, hand me down blues. I give them to you, hand me down blues. Yeah, I got it. Papa was a blues man. Papa was a blues man. Yes, sir. Shoes, man. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Question is, what did they do? What would you like to do? I know what you need to do. Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. www.kenpettigrew.com. Yeah, no, man, that's only Thursday when Fish shows up.
What? That would mean I'm boring. And we all know that's not true.
That's exactly right. So, man, we have a lot of stuff still to talk about. How about you want to talk about the new version of the Bible adds surprising twist?
Oh, yeah. Why couldn't I find
I don't think we need to talk about Filet-O-Fish anymore, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of over that.
Chick-fil-A. It's funny.
Blah,
blah,
blah.
right?
Boring.
Yeah, how about this female cheerleader that says she is not a female Sandusky?
I remember hearing about her when this all first
No
went
doubt
down.
she's not a female Sandusky.
But
She's
she does
hot.
have an issue.
She's cute. Well,
She
no.
is cute,
But
yeah.
listen, every young man on the planet would like to be raped by her.
Okay, first
at
of all,
that age.
he wasn't raped. But I guess you call it rape because he's under 18. I don't know.
Kim wants to rape me. No, stop.
Yeah, she's hot.
Stop.
What do you think goes through someone's head who goes for a 17-year-old and you look like that? Do you think it's like feeling like you have the power to control this 17-year-old boy to get him to do what you want?
But I don't know. That would be a question. Now, okay, as a guy, there is no way that I would want to be with a 17-year-old girl. Even when,
God,
because of the fact,
so many issues.
First of all, they have no. You know what? I don't even think
They're
I
a
would.
child. They're a child, really.
Even most girls in their 20s don't have a clue in general about life.
Especially 27.
What, Ken? You don't want to like take me shopping because I don't really know what else. And oh my God, my friend, this boy was like, "You suck," and I was like, "Oh my God, that's so mean to say."
Exactly.
Can you believe that?
I would put a gun to my head.
Oh my God.
What? You want to make out? Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Just be done with it. That is just. But yeah, that's exactly right. For that reason, oh my God. And you know what? I don't want to teach somebody something anymore, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit there. Well, do I? I can't believe I'm going to freaking do this.
Oh no.
Do I? Well, how do I lick it? Do I just? No, woman, take it. I don't want to have to sit there. I'm not. There's no way I'm putting this thing in my mouth. But you get but
come on, Ken. You wanted to do the demonstration.
Do it for Jimmy
Do it for
Wow.
Oh, Jimmy's going to have that. You know what? Jimmy Star is going to have that. He's going to take that clip and he's going to run a loop on his website.
Just
back and forth, back and forth.
Real fast. Here, you want me to help him out with that? Like this? Look it. Let's rewind it.
Oh, no.
It's just too much. Look at Oh, it's just come on, you guys, come on.
So wrong.
But anyways, that's the problem with you know what? You don't want to have someone to teach, right? That's what I don't understand about women when they want these young guys. And listen, I don't know. I mean, maybe some of them. Ken's been converted.
Do it up, Ken.
You don't need.
It's a whole new audience.
But no, you know what? No, that's only 2%.
Look at that.
I'm looking for 25%.
Jimmy would be proud of Ken.
But I'm looking, but we need. I don't even know where I'm going with this.
I don't know where you're going.
I don't know it, but it was funny. But
the lady.
The lady. Listen,
going for a 17-year-old.
It would be awesome to be a 17-year-old kid in high school and how old was she? She was like 23 or 24. 20.
Well, it happened a little bit ago. So yeah, she's probably like 24.
She was 24. Every 17-year-old boy out there who is straight would be more than happy
to be the recipients
of this girl, without a doubt, 100%. If we took a poll out there for every teenager who's a straight male at 17 years old,
I agree.
Would they want to put the wood to a NFL cheerleader who's 20, who's
she
in
was
her
26 when it happened? Then 26-year-old teacher.
Listen, you would be better. I mean, the batting average on that, yeah.
I just can't figure out what was going through this woman's head.
Okay, now there's the issue.
That's what I want to figure out.
Okay, now there's the problem with adults, with any adult or any. See, but this isn't just an
Even
adult thing.
As a woman, I would never.
Right.
First of all, I wouldn't date someone who was my age or even a year younger than me, just because I feel like where they're at in life is not where I'm trying to go.
Right.
And so, obviously, it was about sex. She's obviously not trying to build a relationship with this person. But I can't. I don't even know what attracted her to him.
And listen,
17-year-old boys are annoying.
And what I don't understand, they're
virile.
But no, listen, there is no way at 17 was I as good as I was at 27 in the sack.
It had to have been a power thing. It had to
It
have
had to been. But there's no way I was.
It had to have been a power thing.
Yeah, I would think almost now.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
like a dominate.
I've definitely haven't.
Dominating.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Getting him and controlling him and him doing what she wants. Maybe.
But I think that's a lot of people do that in relationships, period, right? Don't you think that a lot of people want to get into relationships?
I don't know, Ken. Do they?
No, I don't know.
Wait.
Some people
Relationships
do.
who do what? What, huh?
To find that person that they can
Build a life with?
Or be controlled with or be controlled by.
Oh, say that again?
In the bedroom or in their everyday life?
Period.
Do you
I
think
think
you're a
women
controlling
who-
person?
Am I a controlling person?
Yes, I think you are.
Damn right, 100% I am. No doubt.
I think it takes a passive person to be
I'm
with
not,
you.
I am set in my ways, and I've been this way for a long effing time. I have depended on Ken for a long time, and I'm okay with depending. Listen, me and Kim have had this conversation, and Kim goes, it's the saddest thing she's ever... Well, we all had it before the other show last week. I said I would be okay dying alone. And Kim and everybody, my parents, everybody goes, that's the saddest thing. But you know what? I'm real set in my ways. And you know what? I don't hurt people. I don't steal from people. But I like who Ken is. And what's wrong with liking who you
You
are?
should like who you are, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think
more people need to like who they are.
I think you should
Ken
find
definitely loves to love himself.
I think you should find someone who appreciates who you are and
At least
lets
2 or
you be
3
who you are.
times
But
a week.
I don't think if you have the capability of being that dominating force in the relationship, I
Yeah.
don't think you should abuse it though.
I
Even
don't
if you're
do-
able, I think
that's
you should
not-
check yourself.
But that's not something I do. I am a dominating person, but I am a
See, I
very...
didn't know. Not to be insulting, but I thought you would walk that line. Not that you would maliciously try to be that, but I would find it hard to believe that you would withhold when you feel like maybe you're not getting your way or what you want. And you
no,
want to push
I
for
don't
it.
walk on people.
Okay.
But I definitely will stand my ground.
Mhm.
There's a difference.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't necessarily walk on people, but I say what I feel. I express how I like things or don't like things.
Mhm.
But I think that I'm a pretty damn freaking polite guy. Open the doors, say thank you, try to help her, out of the bed, right? You think? Hello? Yeah. Oh, on the air.
Well, there's a little edge in her voice.
look
I don't
at-
know.
Yeah, that sounded like a
that was,
forced yes,
That was.
like,
I'm just gonna
right,
say yes,
right,
so I don't
aren't
have
you
to
right?
deal with arguing with Ken later. That's what I heard in her voice, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a third party.
Am I dominating like that? Am I like...
Nodding head, yes.
Whoa, hold on. I'm curious now.
I've been told before, I've just learned to keep my mouth shut a lot more. You hear that? That's not a good, I don't want to be in a relationship like that where I have to learn to keep my mouth shut and not feel comfortable
That is-
expressing how I feel for fear that someone's going to jump down my
Relationships
throat.
like that, usually
sucks.
don't work.
Uh-oh.
That-
So
like,
that
it
means
takes,
we're not
like-
going to work.
No one
gotta
should
let
say
the-
that. No one
the
should
other-
say that.
you gotta let
but
the
I'm
other side
saying
have an opinion.
It's taken me a lot of years in my relationship to be
Right.
like, wait a second, what? I need to start asserting myself and say how I feel and not be
Right.
afraid to say what I want because this person's going to jump down my throat because we don't agree on a lot of things.
Uh-huh.
But I think that sucks when you're that other person where you don't feel like you can always say what you want and you don't feel like you can breathe easy because that person's going to jump on you. That sucks.
You know what? People know the things that I'm going to jump down their throats about, and it's not going to change today, tomorrow, or 5 years from now, or 50 years from now. Well, because I won't be alive in 50 years, so I'll be dead by then. But
I don't know about that.
yeah, I'll
Maybe
be like,
with science.
F you, dead. Fuck you,
Fucking
deaf.
92-year-old Ken Pettigrew on the air still screaming his head off.
Could you imagine,
What
man?
pisses you off? This damn catheter is so uncomfortable.
Oh, see, by then, yeah. But then, you know what? The new product would be a nice one. Plus, I'd have to show them how to use it.
Right.
Like, as it's all like soft and wimp, big that 90, you'd be kind of limp then, right? So you'd be like, and you gotta feed it into the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Who's gonna end up wiping you, dude? Like when
No,
you're pooping all over.
I've already
yourself.
made that clear. Listen, let
You
me
hire someone. There are
No,
people for that.
let me say this on record now. The day I cannot kill myself, please, will some of my hippie friends or some of my friends please give me the biggest? Find me. Listen, you don't
Your
even.
hippie friends won't do it. You'll have to call your friends from Norwalk.
Yeah, find me somebody who can sell me some heroin. Put it in a needle. I'm gonna overdose on it. Go out in a fun ride. Because there is no way I will sit
If
and
you
listen.
overdose at the end, isn't it a little rough? Don't you start convulsing and
No.
No?
I'll be dead then.
Oh,
so,
okay.
at,
Just go to
well,
sleep.
at that point,
You go
but
to sleep and your heart
I don't
stops.
think
Oh,
I don't think that I want someone to sit there and wipe my ass. Would you be okay Living, I mean, is that living?
No.
Like if you can't clean yourself?
No, that's
Not that I'm advocating, someone killing themselves, but listen, this is my choice. There is no way that I would live and have someone have to wipe myself. I would find, before I killed myself or did myself in, I'd find a way to hook up a water hose with like a Kickstarter, something to blow it off like a bidet or something.
Oh, right.
I'd I'd have to do something, but there is no way that I could sit there and have someone clean my backside.
I had to ask you, why do you have a bidet? I saw that, man.
Because I like it on the hot mornings. I can turn on the cold water. See what I've done? I ran the water line through an ice filter, so it comes out brisk. I don't have a bidet.
Yeah,
gross.
you do.
But anyways, would you want someone to clean yourself? To clean you? Really?
I don't know, and I think some of it might be if you have children and your children.
No, there is no way I could let my daughter or son do that.
No. What I'm saying is, if your children aren't ready for you to go, I think sometimes parents choose to hang in there a little longer for them till they get in a place to be okay with their parent.
Listen,
leaving.
I'm not going to be letting my kids be selfish like that with their feelings for me. Don't let me live like this, because this is not how your father wants to live. I want to go.
Well, maybe it's about
goodbye.
you being a little selfless, and it's for your children.
Okay,
and
wait a
if they're
minute.
not quite ready.
Okay, but listen, everybody dies. Why suffer? Why go through that when in the end you're going to die anyways? So why go through that? Why go through all that and being miserable that if you're going to be dead anyways? Why go through? I mean, how selfish is this?
I agree.
For your
is
kids.
selfish.
I mean, how selfish is it for the kids? Now, this comes from a kid who had to pull the plug on his own mother.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But because the fact you can't be selfish. But she was so sick, what was I going to do?
No, I hear you.
What was I going to do? How selfish would I have been that if I would have let my mother sit there and suffer and suffer and suffer and just wilt away and wilt away? How effing see, this is what I want people to understand. Stop being so selfish. It's not all about us. We're 1 of 6 billion people.
I know.
Stop thinking about ourselves so much. I couldn't sit there, and as bad as it was to see my mom, to think about stopping all the medicine for her and stopping all this. What's worse, to sit there and watch my mother sit there and be on dialysis and watch her skin
for my
dry
own parent,
up?
Yeah, I think it was for my own parent, and if that's what they wanted, I would make myself be okay with letting them go.
But you know what? But listen, it's not about making yourself okay. Listen, it's about it is okay, because I still love my mother.
Right.
I loved her enough not to see her suffer.
Right.
That's love. People don't understand that.
I agree.
People talk about love because you're crying, because you feel this little heartbeat inside your heart and this flutter, and that's effing bullshit. That's not love. Mm-hmm. That's just some emotion. I'm talking about love to where you will not let somebody suffer through pain and agony, and you're willing to put yourself aside to make them better, to make them feel better. That's love. To do something that that's not going to maybe be completely okay, right, but to love them enough to let them go.
Right.
It's tough. It's deep, man.
Yeah.
It's deep, deep, deep shit right there, man.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. Show goes from Jimmy's into killing your or not killing your mom. I didn't kill my mom.
Sandusky teacher lady and
yeah, man, letting your mom pass away.
Yeah,
it's heavy. But listen, you guys, these are choices that we all have to deal with in life, and all those are choices we have to deal in life, and we deal with every day, from rapists to jobs to wives to kids to all this stuff. We all have this stuff that we have to deal with and go through life. The difference is, how do you deal with it? You get like me, you put your feet down and say, F you, you're not going to let it get to me at any cost. And then you burn bridges and you hurt relationships and you are not always, everybody's happy-go-lucky guy. Or do you bend over, break down, and cry and shrivel away? And is there a happy medium in there? I don't know. I haven't found it. That's for damn sure, because I'm not I'm an all-in type of guy. So I'm not like a halfway, I'll just deal with this and let this go. How about you?
I'd like to think I'm the kind of person who's either all in it or all not. I don't think I know how to just be happy medium about things.
Right.
I think just based on what you were discussing with loving enough to let go, I think that's something that I struggle with from a selfish point of view.
Right. It's hard. Listen, it's hard, right? There's nothing easy about that.
Yeah.
There's nothing easy about that.
Yeah. I agree. But I think overall I'm definitely all in.
Yeah.
I'm either all in them or I'm not in it all.
No.
I don't know how to just be right in the middle.
How long can you deal with the how long can you deal with the halfway in? I'm going to put up with this for so long.
You know,
what's your limit on that?
I think, and I'm a really patient individual, I've learned. I think
I've learned
like 2 years.
Wow.
I think I can
2 years?
I think I can do.
Woo.
Depending on if I'm really invested in the cause.
Wonder how long Kimmy's is.
We'll find out.
To be seen. Dun, 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 on the next episode of the Ken Pettigrew Show. Well, I know how long Fish is. It's 20 plus. That's why he's still married. Oh, wait a minute.
He wouldn't be he'd be an all-in guy. He was in it for the long haul.
He was in it for the long haul.
So that's why it's been so long. He's not in a medium area, or else I don't think he would be in it.
No, this is my 26th year I've been with my wife. So.
That's so fabulous.
It is fabulous.
It is fabulous.
He's such a hater, I tell you.
That's so fabulous.
It is great. It's great. No, it
Believe
is.
me,
You
when
know
I
what?
was-
Listen, man.
No, but when I was
Ben,
18, I wasn't thinking, hey, I'm going to be with this woman forever. That didn't happen until I had a little taste of the honey. So, and then I'm like, oh,
good
man.
honey.
But see, and then I found out in the honey, there was this wonderful, wonderful woman who had a great mind. Aww.
That's good, Ken. Stop being
She's a
bitter.
beautiful woman. And on her 17th birthday, I told her I loved her.
Whatever.
Stop. Man. Oh, man. See, man, I don't have that in me. And it makes me a bad. I don't know if it makes me a bad person, but I don't have that in me.
I don't think it makes you a bad person. I think it's good you just know who you are, and you just have to find someone who wants to deal with who you are.
I have found someone who wants to do it. I can't even believe it. I'm shocked that I have found. And listen, I've had this conversation. It's unfair for you to be with me. I've had this. That's how.
Question. I have a question.
That's how unselfish I am.
Question. Okay, if you feel that way, it's unfair for her to be with you. Then does that inspire you enough to modify some of your behavior so it's more fair towards her?
No. No.
See, you're not that selfless then, Ken.
No, it's not that.
It is that.
No,
yes,
listen.
it is. Yes,
I
it
have
is.
been set in my ways a long.
Yeah, you know what?
Listen,
But I think that's an excuse people use.
No, it's not. No.
You can
The
change
difference
if you
is,
want to at any age. If you want to enough, you can.
But the difference is, she likes me for who I am.
Yeah, she does. But I'm just saying.
She does.
She probably doesn't like being steamrolled. She likes the essence of who Ken is.
Oh,
the core
you're
of
talking
Ken.
about inside the bedroom, like when I hold her feet
No,
up?
that is
steamroll?
not what I'm talking about.
Not that steamroll.
I'm talking about.
Have you ever
called the pile
I'm
driver,
talking
by the way.
about running over her in conversation.
Oh, it's actually called the wheelbarrow, technically.
Yeah, the
If you
wheelbarrow.
really want to know what it's called the wheelbarrow.
The wheelbarrow is an interesting move.
So I'm just no, it's not. I don't even know. But I'm respectful. I'm honest. I protect her. I'm faithful.
I think that's good on paper. You're like the right man. You're
Way-
a manly man. You're
way
an
by
appropriate
far.
manly man.
No, but it's just not on paper. Christy, that's what you don't understand. This isn't just on paper. It's who I am 24/7. Ask
I've seen
her.
you but it seems like there are times where she can't express what she wants to without you eating her up.
Okay, but you know what? You can't express everything. That's how life is. Fucking life's not perfect. Listen.
No shit, it's not perfect.
Okay, exactly right. So you know what?
But I'm saying, yes, that's going to happen sometimes, but every time does that happen?
But is it worth everything else to deal with that?
That's for her to decide.
That's for everybody to decide inside their life. Is it worth you guys out there inside your lives to get no respect, to get shit on, to get talked down to get treated like crap, to have nothing done for you, and you just accept it and accept it and accept it? Sure, if that's your choice. Is it your choice to be with someone who's going to protect you and not treat you like crap and not be an alcoholic and not be a freaking douchebag? Sure. Is it your choice to stick with those people or not to? Sure it is. But that's what makes us great. Mm-hmm. But what I can't stand are the people that complain about it. Because go the F away or change your life.
Right,
but I don't want to hear about it. How about that? I want to hear about the people that have went out and have taken that step and have tried, even though that if they failed, I want them to do it. And speaking about people that have tried and failed, Mouse, what's up, brother?
Oh, I was like, what am I hearing in the background?
Squeak, it's a mouse.
What's up, Mouse?
Hey guys. Listen, I just have a comment about today's show. By the way, stellar. That's all you're saying. This show is awesome. You guys are some great guests. And we're going back and forth with, I'm glad you hit the Chick-fil-A thing, Ken. That's overdone. But you went back and forth, between the right, wrong, and you brought in some personal stuff with your mom and stuff like that. This show was, honestly, it covered all the bases. And I am proud to be part of even listening to it and being part of the fact that you guys pick up my calls.
Oh, thanks, Mouse. Listen, man, you know what?
Like
you know what, man? When I started this show and Christy and Fish came apart and we wanted to bring you guys something that is, this is something I've always told them. I've told everybody that's been part of the show or close ones, my kids, Kim, everybody, I am honest on the air, and I want people to be honest with their feelings, because otherwise you can go, there's plenty of effing fake shows out there. There's plenty of people that are not going to have real conversations. There's plenty of people that are not going to have fun. There's plenty of people who are not going to scream or cry or get pissed or be happy or be sad. There's thousands of shows out there. That's why you guys are here, because you know why? It's fresh, it's new, it's fun, it's edgy, it's something, it's real. The difference between this show and most, this is real. I mean what I say.
And you guys, and you have the perfect panel between Chrissy, Fish, and you, the three guys together. That you get so many different opinions on each thing. The diversity is there, and it's like, and you keep the conversation going, and you keep every single topic you guys speak about. I get glued to the radio. I love listening to them, man.
And I love this. I put a poll in. Are you an all-in person? Batting 1,000%. Everybody hit yes.
I'm all in.
You know what? But the sad thing is, not everybody out there is being honest.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it's
true. I mean, some of you are going to be like, ooh. But some of you guys are, I know somebody that has answered this question that's an all-in person. That's 100% right. I know that for sure because...
It's Ken Pettigrew.
No, that one right there. Right here. No doubt. All in. Good soul. It's. I don't get it. What's she doing with this? But anyways, Mouse, brother, listen, brother, we're down to a couple minutes, man. We got a little worldly news report to do and then little apologies, and we're going to be calling this a week on the Ken Pettigrew Show. But Mouse, man, thanks for calling in, brother.
All right.
Thanks,
cool, bro.
Mouse.
Thanks for taking my call. Have a good night, guys. I love you, Ken. Love you, Chrissy. Love you, Fish. Take
Thank
care, guys.
you.
All right, everybody.
See you, brother.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Now, what time is it?
Hey, guys. It's time for our Worldly News Report with Nigel Woodbury. That's going to be brought to you by WCAutosales.com. Don't forget to tell them Nigel sent ya.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nigel Woodbury reporting live from London. And yes, the Olympics are still going on. Moving on to U.S. news. Chick-fil-A record sales amongst the boycott. Did you really think that you could stop the mighty chicken from getting eaten? Moving on to the World Kofi Annan resigns his post as the substance abuser. Oh, wait, that's a different story. Moving on, Kofi Annan resigns from the Syrian talks. Did you really think he was serious? Moving on to the Olympics, Michael Phelps gets a record 20th gold medal while doing large bong hits in the final lap. Moving on, U.S. basketball annihilates Nigeria 156-73. Excuse me, folks. Didn't they play an African basketball team? Moving on, President Obama asked the Florida voters for the 29 electoral votes for his 50th birthday. Really? Really? Bueller? Anyone? That bloody bloke isn't gonna win Florida. Moving on to the last thing of anything and anything. The Ken Pettigrew Show moves on and has Dr. Jimmy Starr on, and he only wants one thing. Ken Pettigrew's guitar player. That has been the Weirdly News Report with Nigel Woodbury reporting live from London.
Nice, Nigel. Now, wait a minute. So the U.S. played who? Nigeria?
Nigeria.
And now what team was African? The U.S. team or the Nigerian team?
That was I think that was his point.
Oh, okay. I just had to ask. I was kind of confused. So everybody, man, all you guys come checking out the show. Always, this is always the fun part to where they get to cleanse their soul here. Little apologies from Chrissy and Fish over there. Have at it, guys.
Da-da-da. I would like to apologize to C.K. Gray for Ken jacking up your name for the 100th time. C.K. Gray.
That's Casey Gray. We'd like to apologize. Oh, wait a minute. Just kidding. I'd like to apologize to all of our listeners for the Mormon commercials that keep popping up during our show. You know, Ken has converted to a new religion, and he's just trying to promote it, so we do apologize.
I would also like to apologize to Ken's beau, for talking about her so much during this show. Sorry, Kim.
I'd also like to apologize to Kim, just because she's with Ken.
And I would like, on a nice note, I would actually like to apologize to Ken about, I'm sorry that your mom passed away and you had to pull the plug.
Well, I'd like to apologize to Jimmy Starr, just because, and also to Troy. Just because, you know, we always got to apologize to
our
guests.
Cover our bases.
Yeah, we got to cover our bases with our guests. So, but Ken was actually a good boy today.
Yeah, Ken was. I got nothing else, man.
I'm tired of being this nice guy.
The sensitive side of Ken tonight.
You know what?
I liked it.
I think I need to stop that because I think, you know what? In the chat room, you guys like the mean Ken or do you guys like the nice Ken?
Oh yeah, you should put that up as a poll.
I should start that as the next poll. Should we start it now? Maybe do a quick one.
You do a little quickie. We got 2 minutes.
A little quickie. Do you like mean? Do you like? Let's see, Ken. Let's see, mean.
Mean Ken or nice Ken?
Nice. Let's see. We're going to start this poll. Let me see what everybody thinks. I think the mean Ken should rule. Someone said nice. 2 for nice. Come on, 3 for nice. Oh, man. I want to hear this.
Nice Ken. Nice Ken.
No,
nice Ken. Nice Ken. Come on, guys. Get my back. You don't want me to get yelled at anymore. Nice Ken. Nice Ken.
Look at everybody. I don't, man. Listen, I think the fun Ken, the edgy Ken, the mean Ken.
I like fun, edgy Ken.
The guy who lets it rip, man. I don't know, man. We'll have to see what happens. But everybody, man, coming into the show, always giving us the love, man. I really want to make sure that everybody goes out, checks out Jimmy Starr Show, Wednesdays, 12 p.m. Pacific time, 3 p.m. on the East Coast. Go to jimmystar.com. You can check them out there. Drew Albright in the fire range, blowing it up. She's blowing it up over there. She great professional on Jimmy's show. And my man, Troy calling in with his song. Fish and Chrissy having a hell of a good time.
Yep.
And me getting the stink eye from my baby girl sitting across here. But listen, everybody, I want to thank you all for coming to the show. I'm Ken Pettigrew. That's Chrissy.
Hi.
That's Fish over there, man. Everybody, you guys have a hell of a good time. Tell a friend, tell a lover. Trinity Houston, thanks for coming in, everybody.
Yeah.